Well, this morning, China was not happy. In fact, talking about some fighting words this morning, the Chinese calling the U.S. tariffs a, quote, violation of accords. We're talking about the ones that are supposed to be imposed September 1st, right? And the Chinese are saying that is a violation if they impose them, because they had all kinds of accords reached by both President Donald Trump and Xi Jinping. And now China says, we're thinking about retaliation. Here in the U.S., though, retail sales, which depend a lot on materials and product coming from China, appear to be chugging along so far just fine. Retail sales for the month of July jumped 0.7%. But what happens come September 1st, even though President Trump has decided to delay 10% tariffs on some items that were slated to take effect next month? Our next guest is the big head of the trade association that represents some of the largest and most successful retail names seen on your screen in the U.S. Lowe's, Best Buy, Dollar General, Walmart, Target, everybody, right? And some smaller names, too. He's Brian Dodge, joining us in a Fox Business exclusive. Well, what do the lesser-known names, or even some of the bigger-known names, feel or are talking to you about for September 1st?
Yeah, so, I think we're thrilled at the announcement today of 0.7% up, really strong July, but that's backward looking. We're looking to September and really deeply concerned about the headwinds that could be created by all these tariffs applied to all these products coming from China. We were really happy yesterday that there were some products that were delayed past the holiday shopping season, but by and large, apparel, footwear, home goods, common fall items like football cleats are going to cost more starting September 1st, and that's concerning to us.
Yeah, it looked like a few items were omitted from what is supposed to happen when it rains down on September 1st. Everything from consumer electronics, and I keep bringing up nativity scenes because, that is the sort of the Christmas thing that people need to buy, and if they saw those more expensive, that would be a little disconcerting, certainly. But you need to tell me, if you had President Trump's ear right now, what would you say to him?
I would say look at July. The consumer was robust in their activity. They clearly feel good about their jobs. They feel like they've got money in their pocket to spend. But the moment that products start costing more, there's going to be a pullback by the consumer, and that is not good. We obviously are seeing a lot of volatility in the marketplace right now, and the good in the economy is consumer driven. We cannot interrupt that.
Okay, but the president would say, the Chinese are paying the tariffs. What do you say to that?
I would disagree. American consumers are paying the tariffs. Sadly, they're going to be paying more on September 1st and even more on December 15th if we don't reach an agreement that removes these tariffs.
Brian, keep us posted on what your members are saying about all that's happening, because it's a very fluid situation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Brian Dodge.